Bro, just fucking leave me alone for a second. Dude, do not sneak attack my fingers.
Yo, welcome back. We got some stuff to talk about, bro. Like, I don't know what happened in that video the other day on why the sound got messed up, but I know for a fact it didn't have sound when I uploaded it because I have the file right here. I have like a proxy saved in my computer of the video, and it just has no sound, bro. I must have literally like right-clicked it and muted it or something on accident, or there was no sound being recorded from my camera for some odd reason. So yeah, I really don't know what happened with that. I'm not tripping on it or anything. Like, we're cool. The funny thing is, literally, the video got more likes than most of my videos. Like, it got like double the views on than my other videos. But I think that's because I posted like a community post and said, hey, like I basically announced it, and I think that got people to go click on it. But it's just like, my thought process was like, yeah, I spent the time on it already. Like, I spent like probably a half hour on it, and I posted it. Like, it's just part of like my story in a way. Like, yeah, I did something like stupid, and part of the thing is, it's like, it's not a big deal. Like, that happens. Like, so instead of getting all anxious really quick and deleting it and like, you know, overthinking it, just leave that bitch up. Like, in a week from now, I'm not even gonna, like, in a week from now, I'm gonna laugh about it, and then in a month, we'll forget or whatever. You know, but so yeah, and then I had you guys just go comment on it or like it, just to keep the algorithm strong, because I just like worry that like, oh, if you post a video and you delete it, maybe it affects your algorithm in a negative way. Like, YouTube maybe wants that daily consistency, and so that's part of another reason why I kept it up. Like, you know, whatever. But I had some people gas me up still on it without even watching it, like saying like, oh, these tips are awesome and that kind of stuff, which is, you know, funny, but like, it's, you know, cool too that you guys are supporting me anyways. But yeah, I was like so confused. But at the beginning of this video, I think I put me saving that spider, and it's actually cool because he ended up, so like, I cut the hole with the knife, right? And for like 4 minutes, he was like just going around like trying to get out other ways, and I couldn't record it because I was like holding my window blinds with one hand and I was holding my knife with the other. I basically opened the window. He was like towards the bottom, and I kind of just scared him up towards the hole, and he actually backed up right into the hole and went out. But as you can see, he kind of like watches me put the tape over the hole again, and I hope I did the right thing. Like, there's a tiny bit of me that was like, maybe he wanted to stay in there as like his home, because he likes that window netting, kind of like a web, like a pre-made web. But honestly, there's no food in there. Like, nothing's getting in there, so I think he was just gonna die. So I don't know, we'll see. I think I did the right thing, hopefully. But so I'm literally like doing the most. I'm wearing the same exact shirt and shit just because, like, I want to talk about what I talked about in that other video and kind of share it. And I think So I've been, like I said, I've been playing with the lighting. I was in that video too. At first it was like hella dark. It was a lot more purple. I think I had like a pink coming down from the side right here or something. Like, I'm not too pressed about it, but I'm just gonna try this one thing just to see what happens. Whoa. No, I don't even know how the hell I had it, but the lighting definitely looked different. But I kind of like this right here, and it's kind of what I'm using in the new video style that I'm doing. I might have showed you this before, but like this lighting right here, you can't even see it. So, but the purple mixed with like a little bit of warmth is kind of what I'm messing with right now, and I'll keep playing and practicing with it. But the title was Your Motion is Different, bro. And yeah, I'm just gonna start talking about it. Like something, this is just like an inside thing, like an insight. Whenever I'm making videos, like sometimes I'll do multiple takes because sometimes the first take isn't always good. I try not to always script stuff, but sometimes it makes it easier. And if I script something, I'll do multiple takes because maybe the first time I wasn't as into it as much, or it didn't come off smoothly, or I was looking like over here instead of at the camera. And where am I going with this? It gets to a point where like sometimes I'll have a really good take, like, and then I'll try to remember the exact same words that I said, and it like throws me off. Instead of just like not overthinking it, just saying what I want to say and getting the message across, I'll overthink the script too much to where like it makes things take a lot longer and they don't come off smoothly. So I really like, sometimes I'll write up a script, but then I try to just say it without overthinking it. But so yeah, your motion is different, and this is something I have to remind myself sometimes, because like what I'll do, like I'll get on Instagram or something, and usually, so I hit up the explore page to find trending audios. Alright, now here's a key tip. I usually take the audio, so I usually will edit the video, put it on TikTok first. TikTok will recommend an audio. I save the video with that audio, put it on Instagram, but I use a trending sound and just turn it all the way down. So you still get that algorithm boost from the trending audio. But when I get on there, you instantly see like everybody that's popping off, every successful video, everybody that's, you know, grinding in on their way to the top. And sometimes I get stuck, like I'll compare my shit to theirs, or I'll be like, oh, I've kind of talked about this before, I think, or it was in the video that was muted, but I'll compare my shit to theirs and I'll be like, man, maybe I should be doing stuff this way, maybe I should be doing it that way, maybe I should do this and I'll have success. When like really, like everybody's route to success is like different. Like there's not like one defined certain way to do things. And that's kind of like what I have to remind myself is like, my way is going to be different than these other people's ways. Like I don't have to do things those ways. Like that's their way. Like I'm trying to do my way. I'm trying to be my way. And I notice when I'm on that explore page more, like it actually is like worse for my mental. I mean, it just is. Like it's like maybe someone will be like, oh, you're a pussy for saying that, but like it's just true for me. Like when I'm on there just scrolling, which I rarely do that, but if I get caught up in it somehow, then like I know it's just bad for my mental. Like just for a lot of reasons. Like I don't know. I notice that my mood can sometimes like go to crap if I'm on that for too long. But so like back to what I'm talking about, because I'm not trying to just talk about me. Like your motion is different, and what I mean by that too is like whatever your version of success is. Your version of success is going to be different than everybody else's, and your route to get there is going to be different than everybody else's. Or you are there, and that's different than everybody else's path or version. I can't tell if my lens is like got shit on it or not. I think it's good. And that's important to remind yourself. Like, we compare ourselves to other people a lot, and like, yeah, it's cool to get inspiration, like, and be inspired and be like, man, that guy's doing really good, like he's set an example, or I want to work like that, like I want to be like that, I like his message, I want to spread that message. That's what I believe in too. These kinds of things are good, but it's bad when you're like, you start to base your self-worth off of how well other people are doing. And that is when it gets bad. That's terrible. That is terrible. I could probably talk for hours about that. Like, everybody, you've heard the term, play the cards that you're dealt. Some of these people are born wealthy. Okay, some of these people have good genetics. Some of these people don't have to work a job. Some of these people don't have kids. Like, everybody has different cards that they're dealt in different situations, and you have to work with what you got. And you can be confident in yourself no matter what your situation is. You can learn to build that confidence, and you can maximize your potential and find your success, your happiness, no matter what cards you're dealt. Okay? You have to just play the hand you're dealt as best as you can. Because you want to have hope. Hope is important. Everybody wants to have hope. And I believe in that. Like, if you work hard, and you can turn it around no matter what you're in. And I've said this before, I want to say it again. Like, if you are happy with the life you're living now, that's awesome. I think I talk about that in the ambition video. But there's something special about that too. But there's nothing wrong with wanting more, and wanting more for yourself and going after that. But your route will be different than everybody else's. And that's just a fact, and that's what you should remind yourself, and that's what I have to remind myself too. And that's one of the main things I talked about in that video. But yeah, and like even when I'm on TikTok, I do this strategy where I literally cover my phone like this, and the only thing I can see, let me see if I can do it here. The only thing I can see is the trending audio, like in the bottom corner, like that. Because I don't want to be on there, bro. Like, I know me telling you this isn't good because, like, oh, I should want you to watch my videos and stuff, but I do believe that high screen time is bad for your mental health. Like, so when I'm on there, I try to just find a sound I like. Like, if TikTok will recommend a sound, but if I don't like it, I'll go search for one, and I just kind of close my eyes and like listen to see if it fits my video, and I just scroll through, and then if I find one, I click on it and save it. But even sometimes, like, there'll be a voiceover, and then that'll get you to want to watch the video or think about it. Like, so it's just, like, you guys know how easy it is to get caught up on there, okay? They'll try to put everything, they'll try to hit you with everything they can, all right? They'll try to put attractive people in front of you. They'll put, like, the biggest, most successful influencers and fitness people and salesmen and business people and the top hustlers, and they try to get you to bite and stay on there as long as they can. Yeah, and then they want you just to consume. And it also burns your creativity. And that's another thing too. My shit's about to die, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. But it burns your creativity. Like, if I start seeing all these other cool ideas that other people are doing, it makes me not want to do that kind of stuff, because it's like, man, I feel like I'm just copying them now. Like, that would have been cool if I would have thought of it. But now that dude already did it, I feel like I'm just copying that dude if I do it. And I know you can put your own twist on stuff, but I like, that's why I stopped following people, like a lot of people in my like niche and stuff that are high up, even though I like their content. Just, it protects my mental space better. That's, I know that it doesn't have to be like that for everybody, but yeah. Thanks for all the views on the video, even though it had 0 audio. This one has audio. I appreciate all the support and stuff like usual, and yeah, I got something cool coming up soon. Alright, maybe, I don't know when, we'll see, maybe tomorrow, but if not, definitely next week. Yeah, thanks for everything, guys, and let's keep getting ours, let's keep taking care of ourselves. Talk to you tomorrow or Monday. Peace.